being a brand new recruit, when you come in here, you think you have an idea of what it's like to have responsibilities, to be accountable. And then when you get stripped to the bare minimum and you're humbled, you then build yourself up from brand new, along with your fellow recruits. So everybody starts brand new, and that's where you really establish the true pride of what it's like to be a recruit.
Pride means carrying yourself with the highest standard, whether it's your home life or your work life or something even as simple as a uniform or a haircut. Take pride in your appearance, you take pride in your work, and that way your results always come out on top. And I think if more people were to take pride in what they do, we would have much higher results in every single aspect, whether it's your work life or your home life.
The basic definition of integrity you'll hear all the time, especially in law enforcement, is doing what's right when nobody else is looking. I like to base integrity more so along with accountability. Not only doing what's right when no one else is looking, but being there when your beat partners need you, that or even when the public needs you.
What honor means to me, it encompasses not only our profession, but our personal lives as well. When somebody makes the decision to get into the field of law enforcement, it's not for the money. It's not to get rich. This is an honorable profession. We are called to people's lives when their lives are completely out of control. And we are the ones that they call to put some control back into their lives.
So it's a huge honor just to be able to wear the badge proudly. I tell the recruits all the time, don't be the one to desecrate this badge. Carry yourself with pride and honor, and most of all, integrity as well. And those that have given the ultimate sacrifice, they don't get to come home. And we have to carry on in their name. And that's what's the most honorable thing.
So integrity fits into that because I believe the baseline of integrity is adhering to a moral standard, if you will. If we set the standard for how we live our lives, and everybody's life is different, and I understand that, but somewhere along the way, we all have standards. And if we can uphold to that standard and keep it uniform, your integrity will never be questioned, or there'll never be an issue of integrity. Integrity, to me, the most simple definition is if you're doing what's right when nobody else is watching. In regards to law enforcement, it starts here at the academy. As a recruit, whether or not you did all of your memos or your uniform or whatever the case may be, this is where we start building on those blocks, and the blocks being pride, integrity, and honor. This is where it starts, and this is where we start building on that to set them up for the future, for the long run. This job is a marathon, and you have to last 25 or some people more years. And if your integrity is questionable, you're not going to make it. So we try to establish a solid base of integrity, pride, honor in these recruits from day one. Be proud of what you do. Do it with honor, and at the same time, do it with integrity. Do the right thing all the time.
I would say that the biggest thing, especially on Chemical Agents Day, is as far as pride goes, when you look left, look right, you realize like, hey, we're all going through this together. Staying with one another and sticking together is the biggest thing. In a real life scenario on patrol or even in the facilities, we are exposed to the OC, the secondary, or incidentally, directly again, that they can fight through it, that they will survive, and they can still work through the problem. You can't panic. We have to be the calm in the face of danger or in a dynamic situation. Going through Chemical Agents Day, for some people, is one of the worst things they'll ever experience in their lives. And lack of a better term, when you're suffering with your fellow recruits and you're working through the problem and you're feeling the effects of the chemical agents, you realize who your true friends are, who your beat partners are when they're staying there with you and they're actually going through the process with you.